Hey, CC of North Olmsted Tutors, this is Shannon, and I am telling you about week 3, number 9, which is called See-Through. So the big question of the day is, why does Saturn have its rings? So that's the purpose, is to figure out how Saturn can be seen through its rings, and what is we can talk about later what the rings are. So what we'll need is scissors, rulers, white poster boards, glue, a black marking pen, straight pin, pencil, and of course adult helpers. So that is in your Van Cleef's books, number 9. And we can even start the discussion with things like, what have you learned about Saturn? I don't have my cameraman today, so this is going to be a little rough. So tell them what they know about Saturn. Ask if you can trust your eyes when you see things to see what's really there. You could ask what they think the planet's rings are made out of, and how do they form, how do they orbit, what is going around. And of course we've already talked about that with satellites, so that might be really a cool thing for them to see, the gravitational pull of what's going around Saturn. Here's your box. So you have all of the materials inside. You have enough for partners to do it in class. So definitely for partners to do it in class rather than each child. And I will show you, let's see if I can get this to angle on what I'm doing here. So you won't see my face, but my Minnie Mouse. So we are going to cut 3 strips from this poster board that are each 1 by 6 inch pieces. So I will do that first and get back to you. Okay, so I have cut the pieces. The next step in your procedure says to space the strips so that their centers cross like this, and then glue them together. However, I am going to go out of order here just for the ease of everything. You're supposed to, the number 1, 2, 3, the 4th thing in your Van Cleef is use the marking pen to make 2 marks across the ends of each strip. Start the first mark at the 1/2 inch. So I'm measuring here, and I got 1 mark at the 1/2 inch, and then from the end of this strip, and make the second mark at the 1 inch from the end. So then I move it. I can even make it a little thicker. I'm not being super careful about the straight line. I think it'll be okay. But make sure it's at a 1/2 inch and 1 inch. So that will help. There's 1. There's 2. Both sides. We'll see what it looks like when I'm not doing it. I'm doing it crooked. Now we will take the pencil and the pin. Okay, so we took the pin and put it through the center and put it into the eraser. Now you have rings for Saturn. So when you spin it, you can see through and see my hands. And it looks like rings, but they're spinning so quickly. This little thing is Saturn. These are spinning around them. And definitely look through your conclusion on these. You can see an up-close image of the rings on Saturn. But this should take a while. And you talk about your conclusion. Look at your conclusion from Van Cleef's and from your Nicole Liam's booklets. So if you have any questions or anything to add, please let us know. Thank you.